If a dormant asset is acquired on the basis of its exponential growth potential, then what kind of budget should be allocated in the first phase of the transformation? Let's talk about this. Allocating budget should ideally be an extension of an algebraic structure that supports the operational demands of the business. But the question now is, what are the operational demands of the business? Let's explore this in more detail. On the first day of the transformation, the management will inherit an end-of-life technology that seems to have a customer base which is growing by itself. Now that's really exciting. So where do things go from here? Well, the key to a successful transformation would be to focus on elements that lead towards building a frictionless revenue stream. So with that in mind, my recommendation would be to spend the first 100 days putting the transformation into the first gear. This would include stabilizing the technology and beginning the knowledge transfer. It would also mean engaging a development house with a very strong competency in systems architecture. Once the technology has stabilized, the next operational challenge would be to see how a revenue stream can be generated through advertising. Although the app has a global audience, it would be advisable to select one country to be the beachhead. This will help in understanding the various dynamics of the revenue stream. If Turkey is chosen as the location to run a test case to validate the revenue model, we need to hire an experienced media buyer who has a vibrant Rolodex. And their primary responsibility would be to structure the company's media rate card and create a pitch that attracts the attention of the corporate marketing departments. Now we can begin the B2B sales cycle. So as the B2B sales cycle starts, it would be advisable to step up the marketing efforts and engage influencers and simultaneously run an aggressive PR strategy. This will draw the right attention and accelerate the app downloads and will create the relevant momentum for the organizations to take notice and consider advertising on the Voscreen platform. Let's talk about allocation of resources. Since the company is going through a transformation, a possible strategy for the first 100 days would be to put in place a minimal budget to stabilize the app and to support the onboarding of a skeletal team. Once this team is in place, they'll be able to produce a restructuring plan for the technology, and they will also be able to produce a go-to-market strategy as well as forecast the financial needs of the company. So in my personal opinion, the early days of the transformation should focus on hiring the best talent who will be able to chart the operational demands of the business. It's also advisable that the budget allocation should not be done in isolation. Rather, it should be a collective effort of the existing team as well as the new management team. So, what are we waiting for? Let's create a financial structure together.